Ray. How are you? Welcome to the stream. I hope things are going well for you. I hope you're vibing. Hello, welcome. Oh gosh, hello. My name is Quimby. Today we're gonna be playing Minecraft. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of mining in my hardcore world, and I'm gonna try and make today the last day of this mining trip. I'm gonna say no more mining trip after today. I will get the copper, and then that's it, and then that's gonna be done. You doing well? Oh, that's good to hear. How are you? I forgot to set an alarm last night. I was so sleepy. It was a long day at work, and then I was like, okay, I will set my alarm soon, and then I just fell asleep, and then I woke up today like half an hour before I was supposed to start streaming, and I was like, oh! Like, I literally remember just like waking up, looking at my clock, and being like, huh, that's an hour later than I usually wake up. Oh, and then just like jumping out of bed and getting ready. It was a wild time. It was an experience. Oh my gosh, I forgot that yesterday I took a little video of Tally being sleepy and soft and sweet, and I was gonna review it to see if I wanted to post it, and I didn't do that because I was very busy. I will see if I have some time for that today, because Tally content, it do be like that. What other words do I have? What other things do I have to say? Man, it has, it's gotten very cold, nowadays. I don't know, I feel like that's a little obvious considering I live in the northern hemisphere. But I feel like every summer, every spring, every fall, I always sort of forget how cold winter actually is. I'm like, oh yeah, winter's coming, I can deal with the cold, like that's pretty alright, and then like and then we hit the point where I need to start like bringing a heavy coat with me every time I leave the house, and I'm like, wait, hang on a second, I didn't sign up for this. Wait, what is this? And we've definitely hit that time now, so I'm vibing with that question mark. But I no longer have to talk about my winter woes because that is the end of the intro section. We're gonna go ahead and get started. Yesterday we were listening to the Minecraft full soundtrack. And I think we should continue listening to it. The current track is called Axolotl, which is very cool. I like axolotls. Axolotls are pretty pog. Let's go ahead and change the scene in 3, 2, 1, and pop! Welcome back to my hardcore world. I am still mining copper. Hello, I am once again mining copper. We're doing pretty well, having getting a lot of copper, admittedly. Like, you can't say that we're not getting a lot of copper, even though I'm trapped underground and have a lot going on. At least I'm getting copper. You know, that's clearly the important part of this. I think I've been in a cave for like the past 2 weeks. I don't remember what it's like to go outside. I don't remember the sun, the wind, the air. It's all mining now. Everything I know, everything I've ever done, everything I'll ever do, it's just mining. I also don't quite remember the way to get out from here. I'm sure I'll find some left-facing torches and go from there, but it's a little bit awkward. Here, let's just put a torch there so I can see what I'm doing. And let's also block up a little bit higher. This stream, Quimby lives Plato's Allegory of the Cave. No, that's really how it feels. I'm like, oh boy, wouldn't it be cool if I was not trapped in a cave looking at shadows it made with puppets? Sure would be nice. Sure would be kind of cool. Would be kind of interesting. But no, I think maybe I will just continue to look at the little shadows on the wall and be like, ah yes, that is what a vase looks like. Plato's Allegory of the Cave, I mean, I get what it's about, but I've like never really gotten what it's about, you know? Oh, but hi Mr. Malik, sorry, I did forget to greet you. I've never really kind of gotten it because I don't know. I feel like if I were trapped in a cave underground, I would simply realize that I was being held captive and thus not play the games that my captors want me to play, like identify the shape on the wall. I don't know, it just seems like if you were being held in chains, if you were being held in chains constantly, and then like, I don't know, some guy was just passing you just saw shadows on the wall, like, would you not be like, hey, I wonder why I'm in chains? It just, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the only one who's ever thought that, but I just really think that if I were in Plato's allegory of the cave, I would not be a good prisoner. I would not be a good prisoner because I would realize I was a prisoner, you know? I'd be like, hey, isn't it weird that we like can't move and that there's these guys who like just kind of mess with us all the time? Doesn't that seem a bit odd to anyone? And then all the other prisoners would be like, no, I don't know what you're saying, Quimby, this is perfectly normal. And then I'd be like, no guys, I'm pretty sure we're in danger here. Yeah, I imagine I'd get ridiculed by all the other people looking at shadows on the wall and stuff. Like, I mean, I know that's the point. I know that's the point of the allegory, is that, you know, someone goes, hey, this isn't right, and then escapes and then like goes back to help everyone. But also I'm like, would I go back to help everyone if they make fun of me for thinking that we're in danger because we're in chains? Like, it just, and again, I know I'm thinking too hard about this. I know that's not the point of the allegory of the cave, but it just seems a bit silly to me. I just think they're being a little haha funny, except it's not actually funny. You're in danger. And everyone knows if you're in danger, it's not quite as silly as it should be. This is a real and true fact that has been scientifically discovered. Oh, that's a cave. Alright, I'll bite. I'll see what's down here. Oh, hey, that overlooks a lot of other places that I've been. Okay, that was a fun little detour. Didn't really get much out of it, but it was a fun detour. Oh, wait, there's some copper on the ceiling. Never mind, I am getting something out of it. But yeah, Plato's allegory of the cave. That is my life right now, except it's no allegory, just cave. But how are you all doing, chat? I hope life is treating you well. I hope, I hope you're having a good day. I personally am a little sleepy and a little sick, but I definitely don't have the time to be sick, so that's cool. That's kind of where we're sitting. I picked up some cobblestone. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to pick up the cobblestone. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Here. I will correct my error. Cobblestone is gone. Don't worry. It can't hurt us anymore. So yeah, I am determined to have today be the last day of mining copper. I know there's probably still a lot more copper to get, but also this has been driving me a little crazy. I mean, listen, I just went off on a whole rant about how if I were in the allegory of the cave, I would just simply not be, you know, I would not be unconvinced I was a prisoner. So we're just gonna take today, get what we can, and then get the heck out of Dodge. I've decided it's probably a trap, this whole finding this big old cave thing. Like, the game wants me to just stay here forever. The game was like, I know what would be a funny joke. You know, trapping Quimby here forever with promises of more copper. And the thing is, it is a funny joke. But I'm onto them now. I'm onto it. I've seen the joke, and I'm no longer gonna play along. Oh, that does sound a lot like the allegory of the cave, huh? Oh dear. What if you were trapped in a cave, and there kept being copper on the walls, and you just had to go find the copper, and then someone said, hey, why are we finding all this copper? And you said, haha, that's so silly that you are asking why we're finding all the copper. And then they escape and it turns out you've been held captive this whole time. That would be awkward. Admittedly, I would be a bit embarrassed about that. Not the greatest time in the world. Alright, the trouble is there is still a decent amount of cave that I've yet to explore. I'm really hoping that just stops being profitable cave, you know? That I just baby zombie. Baby zombie, baby zombie. No, just let me hit you. Thank you. To answer your question from minutes ago, I'm doing pretty well, just vibing, squashing bugs and code, and contemplating the irony that your D&D campaign is about keeping the PCs as part of the museum and not your Minecraft world is like, hey, I like the idea. Your turn, Quimby. Oh no. I mean, that does sound like a pretty good hubris moment. That does sound, that sounds an awful lot like I've been trapped by my own hubris, which is pretty cool. You know, I'm always a fan of, you know, a bit of poetic hubris. That's cool. Alright, there's a lot of mobs in this area. Also a lot of cave in this area. I was not prepared for how much cave would be in this cave. Alright. Let's fight the guys. Alright, the guys are being fought. There's a guy over here that needs to be fought. Oh, the guy has been fought. I repeat, the guy has been fought. We're doing okay. The guy has been fought. Okay. Well, this seems to maybe be a bad sign for me, this amount of cave that is happening over here. Oh, that's a lot of creepers and baby zombies. Let's get some distance on that. Whoop, and it's a thunderstorm. That's neat. Die. Whew, got him. We're good, we're good, we're good. I'll set the safe today's in the day you leave. In a couple of weeks I'll reach ender chest capacity full of shulkers of copper blocks. I know, right? That's what I'm afraid of. That is what I'm afraid of. I want to start deciding now what items in the ender chest are worth less than copper. No, I'm leaving! No, I'm doing today and then I'm leaving and I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of the cave. I'm attaining enlightenment. I'm gonna do it. There's so many spiders and creepers over there. Okay, also it is a thunderstorm, so I am going to sleep. Lord, hi! Hello, hello! Boo, oh no! Oh no, I have been spooked with the boo, oh no! Oh no, this is so sad. Oh no, I'm so afraid. Thanks, you got me. I know, it's very scary. Very, very, very frightening. Thunderbolts and lightning. Very, very frightening. There's so many spiders over there. Pew! Got him. Alright, let's just, oh my gosh, how am I missing? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, that was a little embarrassing, to be honest, missing that terribly. Okay, there's a lot of spiders, and I could see it just being, you know, high spider spawn rates. But huh, that's a lot of spiders. Let's pick up these arrows real quick. How are y'all? I discovered that I may be trapped in an Allegory of the Cave-esque nightmare where the copper in the walls just keeps me, you know, distracted. And why does that spider have speed? So yeah, that's cool. I may be, you know, trapped in my own hubris, which is pretty cool. Pretty enjoyable. Alright. Give me the arrows, please. Alright. Boop. Okay, got him. Smart. Sure, I don't know. I feel like if it were really a smart moment, I would simply get out of the cave. But, that has not happened yet, so... Yeah, I think it is just high spider spawn rates. Okay. Go, 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 go. Whew. Alright, we got him. Okay, we got him. I need to make some more torches. I would like to scooch a little bit back to make more torches so that nothing can sneak up on me. Doop. Okay. And a doop. Okay. I have more torches. I don't really need this potato. I have more torches and more things. Nice. Okay. And there's more dripstone cave. I was hoping it would be cave no dripstone, but my hopes have been dashed, destroyed, and otherwise rendered inoperable. So that's cool. Okay, got him. Okay, and I picked up some more bones. That's fine, that's fine. I no longer have the bones, so it's okay. Let's just light this area up. There's a good amount of copper in here, which is cool. Oh, does the cave kind of end? If the cave kind of ends, that would be pretty neat. If I didn't have to just suffer here in this eternal, in this eternal dripstone cave. Oh, it looks like it kind of ends. I mean, obviously there's still the areas that are up. I don't think I'll be going for the areas that are up. I think I'll be staying firmly in the areas that are down. Okay, this water is a little bit suspicious. But ultimately probably fine. Let's just light this all up. I think it's fine. I'm pretty sure it's okay. We are hesitantly labeling this as just a little section. Okay, alright. It looks like the dripstone cave here does not go on to infinity. So that's neat. That's pog. Hey, peace out. Bye, Lord. Thanks for stopping in. Okay. Yeah, okay. You know, this is doable. This is for sure doable. I can work with this. And there's more cave to light up here. But that's fine. We're gonna take a break from lighting things up to actually pick up resources. You know that classic trap I fall into of just lighting things up and not collecting resources? We're collecting resources. We're doing it. We're doing it. Wow, look at all this copper. Chat, you know, I'm going to have to smell all of this copper. I imagine what I'll do is I'll do like a work day or two in my industrial zone and just use the time that I'm not, you know, refilling my smelters with copper to just sort of work on the place, you know, make it look cool, make it pretty, make it less worse, and it'll be nice. It'll be a lovely little time. There is some copper up here, and I kind of want to go for it, but the cave is not being very accessible to get up there. Let's just do a little bit of... Yeah, let's do that. And then my inventory should be, yep, copper full. And... nice. I'm such a well-oiled copper machine at this point. I'm like, yeah, I'm picking up the copper. Good. This is what I want. This is, you know, wow, I'm doing so well. And it's literally just me picking up copper and then turning it into blocks. See, I told you that there would be a little bit of crafting today. Mostly mining, to be sure, but just a little bit of crafting. As a treat. Oh, there's some copper on the ceiling there. I don't think I'm going to be going for that. Because again, copper pog, ceiling less pog. Ceiling is not a friend in most cases. The ceiling made fun of my dog. The ceiling was really mean to me in grade school. So yeah, nah, we're not friends with the ceiling. If the ceiling ever comes to you and if the ceiling ever comes to you and says that they're a friend of your streamer and that you should follow them somewhere, don't do it. It's not true. Me and the ceiling are not friends. They're trying to trick you. Don't let them do it. Don't let them trick you like that. Because that would be wrong, and they've got malicious purposes. Rip the ceiling. It probably doesn't deserve such slander. Maybe it shouldn't have been my mortal enemy then. Let's just head on over to here. Wow, this really just keeps going in a it just kept going in a way that was not very accessible. Alright, I picked up some cobblestone. I've no longer picked up some cobblestone. I've definitely have never picked up any cobblestone ever. I do just like, I don't know, the concept of this, of someone coming to you guys and being like, hey, me and your streamer are friends. And you guys just being like, no! My streamer warned me about this, and then like, I don't know, calling the police. Don't actually do anything of the sort, but I just think it's funny to think about. It is admittedly a little bit silly. Alright, breaking that coal will unleash torrents of water upon society. And I don't think society is ready for torrents of water, to be honest. Torrents of water is the sort of thing that you gotta, like, really prepare for and warn people that it's gonna happen. Otherwise it's kind of a big surprise and, like, can really throw people off their day. Okay, there's a little bit of underwater here. Let's just... Okay. And there's more. It is good to be picking up a lot of coal. I've been picking up a lot of just copper recently, so, you know. Coal is a necessary part of the puzzle. We do love and appreciate coal here in this chat. But let's also look around to see if there's... It's a secret spot. Not really, because, you know, I've clearly been here, but oh my gosh, it's a secret. Oh my gosh, it's so secret back here. Alright, nothing really through there. Oh, there's a little bit of copper up here. Just a little bit. Alright. I will call that good there. And then, oh gosh, when I was doing that mining for coal a little bit ago, I saw a spot where there's like one visible copper block. I don't know where that was. Oh, hello. That is not a visible copper block, but you know what? I'll take it. Boop. Okay. Yep, I'll take it. I'll take the copper. If you think I wouldn't take the copper, you would be wrong about that, because I absolutely would. Okay, alright. I'm going to need to pull out my crafting table soon. So be ready for that. It's almost crafting table. Ah, here we are. I think this is what I saw earlier. I'm still picking up the copper for now. Oh my goodness gracious. I had more yeah, okay. Oh, it looks like it's nighttime outside. We sleep. Cool. Cool. Alright. It's a fresh, bright new day here in Quimby's Cave of Doom. And we're still looking. It's a bright, fresh new day here in the Cave of Quimby's Doom. And we're currently looking at some copper. Oh, there's some baby zombies on the way. Baby zombie. There's no longer a baby zombie. The baby zombie issue has been solved. Let's give a big round of applause for the baby zombie issue being solved. And there is some more copper, so that's nice. There we are, okay. The area's been lit up. Don't have to worry about things biting me anymore. I will admit, I'm a little concerned about things biting me. I don't know what it is about this game, but things just really want to bite me. Alright. We've got... Nope, that. There we are. Alright, and we're not at we're not ender chest time yet, but we are approaching it. Which is very cool. Okay. Cool. Oh, and there's also I forgot about the copper up on here. Alright, chat, this topic of conversation isn't going to last very long, but I kind of want to talk about the little, like, cracks thing I've been doing in my, while I've been working on my industrial zone. It's really cool. It's not quite giving me the effect I want, and I'm trying to figure out what I can do for it to make it give me what I want. I do think that setting the lanterns further back, did a lot for it. But I wonder... I think it's the glass that's the issue, is the glass is not... I don't think the glass is turning out the way I want it to be. Maybe moving the glass back would have an effect? Oh. Oh, there we are. Okay. Maybe moving the glass back would have an effect. I can't super imagine it really doing much, but maybe it would. I don't know, doing building is fun because sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, I know what I'm doing and what will give me the effect I want, and then other times I'm like, I don't know, maybe I should just like poke it a little bit with a stick and see if that does anything. And this is definitely a poke it with a stick moment. See, I'll poke the skeleton with a stick too, and then I don't have to worry about the skeleton anymore because it has been officially poked with a stick. And everyone knows that poking things with sticks is the way to is the way to make it stop bothering you. All right, like that creeper. The creeper got poked with a stick, and now it's all okay. This is a neat little area up here on top. I don't think it'll ultimately be super useful. Well, I think the skeleton just fell to its doom. Nice. I really think the skeleton just fell to its doom. Hold up. Oh no, the skeleton isn't dead. Oh my gosh, the skeleton died. That's so sad. That's so crazy that the skeleton just died like that. Wow, I can't believe this. Man, it's so sad when you see a skeleton just simply fall to its doom like that. Like they had so much to live for. They had so much life ahead of them. Except not actually, because I would have killed it either way. Yeah, so this is a cool little area. Definitely worth lighting it up, just so that things are not falling on my head. I don't trust that gravel. I do not trust that gravel, but okay. Yeah. That's probably fine. Let's pick up the XP from that, drop a few more torches just as a precaution. There is some copper over there on the ceiling. I might go for it when the time comes, but I don't know. Oh, I forgot the coal over there. Whoopsie daisy. Boop. me just head right back on over there. And this area is still a little dark too. Okay. We got the coal. Well, not all the coal yet. I'm still working on it. Oh my gosh. Let's talk about the Great Mouse Detective. Because the Great Mouse Detective is so interesting to me. So, the movie itself, like, I mean, it's fine. It's like, it's a Sherlock Holmes mouse, you know? Okay, let's just fall down into here. I think I didn't want anything else from up top. Yeah, so the movie itself, it's fine. Sherlock Holmes mouse, you know, and you're like, oh boy, he's a mouse, but also Sherlock Holmes. That's so novel and interesting. But the clock scene. The clock scene is... the clock scene makes the movie. And I mean, if you... Oh, wait, I was using Silk Touch there. And if you read up on the subject, the clock scene is actually kind of what saved animation at Disney, which is really cool and interesting. They were like, nobody wants to watch animated things anymore. Well, let's just drop it. But then they were like, okay, like give us this last chance to, you know, work with this new like computer technology with animation to like make it cheaper and easier. And they were like, okay, you get this one chance. And then the clock scene happened, which is, you know, just astounding, astonishing, beautiful, one of a kind, never before seen, never before replicated. Never ever replicated, I should say. And everyone was like, wow, animation is cool. And then The Little Mermaid was made. That's a bit of an oversimplification of the whole process, but yeah, no, straight up, the Great Mouse Detective was on such thin ice. And like animation in general was on such thin ice at the time. And the clock scene really did convince everyone that animation was like possible and interesting. And whew, that was a time. That was a time for sure. Where did that creeper come from? It just... Huh? Did it come from up there somehow? Okay. That's fine. That's chill. I'll just be over here mining some coal now. Thanks, creeper. Very cool. Yep. Okay. Where was I? Great Mouse Detective. But yeah, the Great Mouse Detective also had just like so many issues along the way, not the least being almost being given a PG rating because of the bar scene. Which it's so funny now to think about, like, oh no, they're so concerned about a PG rating. But like at the time, you know, the parental guidance, people were like, oh no, you have, for this requires parental guidance. You can't just like let your children watch it. Which is, you know, I guess, you know, maybe that's a symbol of the times or something. I don't know, but yeah. So that bar scene where they've got like the you know, the mouse, the white mouse who like is wearing a scandalous costume and like sings about scandalous subjects, really almost gave it a PG rating, and at the time that could have tanked the movie. So they were like, they're like, what? We're out here saving animation, you know, we're on our last chance trying to convince people that this is a, you know, valuable and accessible storytelling medium, and you're gonna kill it for this bar scene. So I'm pretty sure they made some cuts to it. They made some changes to make it more palatable for the audiences of the time, and were able to secure a G rating. But what's really interesting about the movie is that if you watch it again and look carefully, you can see just how unfinished the whole product is. I watched it like a year or so ago and started noticing these things, but It was particularly during the toy shop scene. I remember watching Dawson and Basil walk a little bit. They're like, walking to go find some things, and the animation is so rough. Like, you can still see pencil marks, kind of, on some places. The rough outlines are still in a lot of it. So the movie is just so rushed, so unfinished. Like, really given some terrible treatment with it, to be honest. But that clock scene, but the clock scene is just so the way that it is, that it pulled the movie through. I'm just a little fascinated by the subject. Like, I don't know, I'm a big animation fan, and it's really interesting to me that, like, a bunch of the big cult classics, like the Disney Golden Age ones, wouldn't have happened if the Great Mass Detective hadn't been a success. Like, so much riding on that one movie that when you look at it now, like, isn't even like that well complete and finished. And to no fault of, like, the animators, they were given, they were rushed on a budget in a studio that wanted them to fail. So it makes sense that that they had to cut some corners some places and maybe didn't do some things up to the standards that they wanted to. But, like, things like Lion King, right? Lion King, which I would consider to be one of the greatest examples of animation, like, ever. It's just so beautiful. But, like, it wouldn't have happened if the Great Mass Detective had flopped. Disney was so ready to just pull the plug on animation, even though that's how they got their start. They were like, nobody watches animation anymore. It's a dead art form. It's blah, 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 blah. And I feel like we kind of still see the vestiges of that with people who with people believing that why is my throat dying? Okay, I should drink some water. I'm gonna drink some water before talking more about this. But yeah, the people nowadays being like, animation is only for children, or like, I don't know, animation is... People just don't seem to realize that animation is a medium for telling a story, and it's a really good medium for it too. Just because there's so many things you can do in animation that you can't do in live action, and not just like the fantastical and crazy things. It's just the suspension of disbelief in animation is automatically greater than the suspension of disbelief in live action film. So we get a lot of complaints about like bad CGI and stuff with modern films and stuff, but you don't get complaints like that with animation. You get I don't know, things like that can be considered stylized, or just people like, oh, and art style isn't so good on that. There's just so many cool things about animation. If I had the motivation to learn how to draw things well, I would definitely be doing. I would definitely be making animations like that. I just love it so much that I'm like, sometimes I am like, man, wouldn't it be cool if I just simply learned how to art solely for the purpose of animation? And I'm like, but that would take time and energy that I don't have. Maybe someday I will. I'll become good at the art and the animation. Okay. It is going to be crafting table time very soon, but we're not quite there. I know this area is well lit up enough, but I'm still kind of operating a little bit on old lighting things. Like, I know some things I'll let slide that I wouldn't have before, but in many ways I still am like, what is that gonna make something what? Let's also block. Yeah, let's do some iron blocks so I can put them away. It is ender chest time. So let's just get things set up with ender chest. This is the 6th shulker box full of copper, and it is very close to being done. And that is a little bit terrifying, but ultimately probably fine. Alright, and then, yep, we've got those things put away, which clears up my inventory quite a bit. I've got 3 extra blocks, 3 extra inventory slots now, which is very cool. And then we've got the copper over here. Big question, wait, am I done after this section? I mean, I kind of didn't want to speak into existence on the off chance that I'll, you know, like find a hidden cave section or something. But this might be it. Maybe. Just maybe. I'm not gonna make any, you know, sweeping announcements or anything. But maybe. If I don't find anything else, I think it would be reasonable to think that this might just possibly be it after this section. I'm trying so hard not to taunt Murphy, to say it in a reasonable sounding way that is not going to cause Lady Luck to want to mess with me. But she may just mess with me anyway because she's like that, but maybe. Did I explore this little water area? I don't quite think I did. Alright. Breathing. Alright, we've got a little breathing spot. I want to be careful with the underwater section because if I am not, I might, you know, I might open myself up to a whole new world of exploring things. But so far it looks pretty fine. You know, we're just encountering some surface level stuff. Okay. Okay. Alright. And there's a little bit of copper down here. Just a little teensy bit. Just a little teensy tiny bit. Cool. A little bit of coal too. Luckily this hasn't opened up into a whole nother, you know, dripstone section or anything. So we've got that running for us right now. Oh. It is crafting table time. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Crafting table time complete. Did that really... Okay, I was gonna say, did that really break my breathy spot? But it didn't quite. So we're okay. It's like, was I drowning during that whole time? If I wasn't, it's okay. Then we head back over this way. And yeah, there's a little bit of coal here. Alright. And yeah. Okay. There's a little bit of stuff down here. Let's just take care of that real quick. That's fine. And I think that might be it. I mean, there's still a few resources here and there, and probably some stuff on the ceiling too. But, I think that's as far as I'm willing to push it. Yeah, I think... I think I'm going to declare this cave excavated and explored. Big news. Big, huge news there. Yeah, and in other news, I am actually feeling not great right now, so I think that's where we're going to end it today, is just, you know, finishing the cave, and then I should go, like, I don't know, take some over-the-counter medicine or something. But yeah, we got it. We finished the cave. Next stream we'll be going home. Alright, so I'll put you guys on the frog screen, and we'll pull up some jazz music to finish things out. Thanks for coming to everyone. I know it's a short little stream, but I really gotta get going. I'm not feeling too well. But yeah, well, I try desperately to not be sick. Hope you all have a great rest of your day. Drink some water, touch some grass. We're gonna go and skip a raid. I'll be back tomorrow. I stream Monday through Saturday. We're starting about 1:30 p.m. this time. Around this time. Hopefully once I'm less sick it will get better. But Mondays are my late nights, and we start about 10 p.m. those days. Okay, alright. Again, sorry for the short stream today, but hope you guys have a fantastic time. Okay, bye-bye.